curriculum change process at Western Michigan University has changed in the past year from a paper process to a primarily electronic process. Previously, curriculum changes were done using a multipurpose paper form. This form was used for both courses and program changes, and was quite confusing because of its dual nature. With the creation of an electronic curriculum process, courses are now done using the electronic change process. While program changes are still paper, now there's a dedicated form specifically for program changes, which should make the paperwork easier to fill out. Curriculum is a part of shared governance. Curriculum changes begin with a faculty member. With the introduction of the electronic process, a new role has been explicitly added to the approval process. That is the role of the Department Curriculum Committee Chair. This individual is responsible for ensuring that the department or program faculty are in favor of the curriculum change. After the department faculty have approved of a change, it is approved by the department chair and then goes to a college curriculum committee, where the chair's approval signifies that the faculty in the college have approved the curriculum change. The change goes then to the dean of the college and on through university-wide approval processes if necessary. It is important to note that the department committee chair and the department chair must be different people to ensure shared governance. The electronic curriculum change process begins in self-service banner, where the paper form that was originally used is now an electronic form. In self-service banner, the form can be saved so that it can be edited over multiple sessions. Once the form is complete, it is saved and transferred to the banner workflow system. The banner workflow system, while having banner in the name, same as self-service banner, is a different computer system which is used for routing the change for approvals, allows for editing and making changes to the proposal, and is where documents that support the change are attached. The self-service banner electronic change form can be accessed through WMU. In WMU, everything for the electronic curriculum change process is available under the All Links section under My Work. Under Faculty menu, at the bottom of the listing are a number of reports that are useful. To gain access to the electronic course change process, select Workflow Access Request Form. From this form, select Department, click on Submit, select Curriculum Course Initiator role, and then click on Submit. To create an electronic curriculum change, all roles in the workflow must be assigned. A useful report is the Curriculum Workflow Role Assignment Report. This report shows all roles assigned first at the college level, so this would include college curriculum committee chairs and deans, and then the department level roles, so this would include the department curriculum committee chair and the department chair. To create an electronic course change, select Curriculum Requests Workflow. These change requests can be saved in progress, so additional information can be gathered and the change can be recalled and completed. In this case, we have a new request, so we'll click No for the question, do we have a previously submitted request? Next, we'll select the appropriate organizations, college, and department. Then we'll select the effective term. We have to choose an area to change. Currently, there's only one option, course changes. In the future, program changes may be part of the electronic process. We're going to change an existing course, so we'll select procedure type change. After clicking on Next, we can put in the course number that we're changing, with a space between the prefix and the course number. If we do this correctly, We will pull up information from the existing course, which will make completing the form easier. Following the course number is a set of checkboxes to indicate the types of changes being made. It's important to select all checkboxes that apply to the curriculum change. For example, if title and credit hours are being changed, both the title box and the credit hours checkbox must be selected. These selections create data entry fields in the following screens where important information must be entered. Without these fields, the curriculum change is not complete and will be returned to the originator for correction. In this case, we're changing an enrollment restriction, so we select that checkbox and click on Next. On the following screen is the current restrictions and majors that are allowed to take this particular course. This is populated directly from our banner system, which simplifies curriculum changes. In this case, the management major is being changed to leadership and business strategy, so the new major and pre-major codes for the changed major must be entered as an allowable major for this course. Because the management major is being changed to leadership and business strategy, there are a number of courses where this banner code needs to be added. This field allows us to use this one change form to make changes to multiple courses. So for example, Marketing 2500, PUS 2200, and so on. So multiple courses can be included in changes where applicable. There are 3 questions that influence the routing of the curriculum change, whether this is a teacher education class. In this case, it is not. We need to select the class level. It's an undergraduate course, and it is not a general education course. Following these 3 pull-down options are data entry fields that should be familiar to anybody who's used the previous paper process. The change that's being proposed, this should just describe the change and not the rationale. The next item is the rationale for the change. Student learning outcomes. These are required for a change in the course that would result in a change in the description. In other words, the content is changed, or for new courses. In the case of this curriculum change, there's not a change to the course, just who can take the course, so no changes is permissible for the answer here. The rest of the form should be familiar to those who have used the paper form in the past. One area that's different than the Fall 2017 electronic process is in catalog copy. In Fall 2017, this entry was course description. After reviewing the process, it was decided that catalog copy was appropriate because sometimes the catalog copy is different than the technical details of the course. To make it easier for faculty to enter this, there's a link to the Western Michigan catalog in the form. To get the catalog copy of the current course, since this is an undergraduate class, we'll select Current Catalogs for Undergraduate. And then select Course Descriptions. To find the management course, we use a prefix filter for management. Select Management 2500. Select the text for Management 2500. Use Control-C to copy that text and paste it in the block for the current catalog copy. We can then paste it into the proposed catalog copy and make any editing changes that are necessary. Once the form is complete, the user can check Proceed to Verification to finish the process. If additional information is needed to finish the form, the user can select Save Request Draft and return to the form at another time. After clicking Proceed to Verification, the complete course change is available for review. If any corrections are needed, select Correct Request. Otherwise, select Submit Request. Once the request is submitted, a unique request ID is created and after a little wait, an email is sent to the creator. The change has been sent over to the Banner workflow system. However, it's not begun routing yet. In the Banner workflow system, attachments can be added to the change before it is routed through approvers. To use the Banner workflow system, a faculty member either needs to be logged into the WMU Secure Network or from an on-campus location, use a VPN connection. Software to establish an off-campus VPN network connection is available on GoWMU under Software Downloads. To access the Banner workflow system, under My Work, select All Links. Under All Links, select Data Access Center. Then finally, select Banner Workflow. The Banner Workflow link indicates that the connection has to be made on campus with a WMU secure connection, or off campus, a VPN connection is required. In the Banner workflow system, the change will be listed in the work list. Clicking on the course change will provide one more look at the course change text. This text is editable by the originator and only by the originator. If any corrections need to be made, they can also be made at this point. At this point also, files can be attached, for example, sample syllabi. Once the form is correct and any attachments have been made, selecting complete will route the change to the first approver. To see where a course change is in the approval process, select Workflow Status Search. On the next screen, under Business Process Name, scroll to the bottom of the list and look for WMU New Curriculum Course Change Workflow. To filter down to your particular course, in Workflow Specifics name, type asterisk, the prefix for the course, followed by a space, followed by the course number, followed by an asterisk. This is going to search for the course within all the curriculum workflow changes. Clicking on Search will produce a link to the course change. Clicking on the link will produce a diagram that will show where the course change is. Look for the running man icon in the diagram. In this case, it's on Department Curriculum Approval, so this change is in the workflow inbox of the chair of the Department Curriculum Committee.